or you had just brought up how Senior Bowl is now right. It's
sponsored by Panini. Just announced today.
Sponsored by Panini. What does that mean? That they're going to be here a little bit longer than expected?
I'm telling you, they drop like little subtle Easter eggs that they're like planning something.
Right.
Maybe it's just me reading things. I'm telling you, they drop Easter eggs where they're like,
I don't like that.
Nah, we're not leaving.
People think just because like we're a big company that like we know.
Street.
I
won't say it.
We have
but
no idea.
I'm not leaving.
He's not gosh darn leaving.
I'm not leaving.
Panini's not leaving.
I don't think Panini's leaving. They're setting up.
That's how I feel.
So this is perfect because I did really want to bring this up with you because I want to get your thoughts.
Correct.
So draft this week.
Yes.
Cooper Flag. But Panini is losing their NBA license September 1st for NBA. Are we going to see the quickest turnaround for Prism in the history of Panini? Dude,
Think Prism drops in August?
I think so. Dude, if you want a license Cooper Flag product, you need to flip something.
That's a good draft. I like this draft,
you need to flip something quick. I don't know how long logistically it takes to create those cards, but
I bet they've already started creating.
They probably have. They might have. And the thing is you can do those photo shoots at Summer League in a month. Yeah. When they're all in the same like buildings or facilities. You have a month, you'll have 2 months basically to flip this and get it out, and I think they do. Will quality control be bad? Probably.
24 This is going to be 25, 26,
25,
right?
26 Cooper Flags class. Dude, I'm telling you, people will buy Prism if it's unlicensed, but it's not going to go well.
No.
It's not going to go amazing. So if you can get a Cooper Flag for rookie year Prism out.
Dang. That's insane that it's that early. Holy crap.
Yeah. September 1st is tough. I wish it was October 1st.
That'd make it a lot easier for Panini.
100%.
That's their like last hoorah.
It's very interesting though that it doesn't start with the new year because the new year starts July 1st at 12 a.m. So why doesn't it start?
Well, here's a question. Would you rather now if that's the case, right? They're gonna come out with Topps Chrome of that draft class licensed, correct?
Yep.
Would you rather, if Prism drops, would you rather have the Prism licensed or Topps Chrome licensed?
Prism. All day, every day.
I disagree.
Twice on Tuesday.
I disagree 100%.
You'd rather have
licensed Topps Chrome? Yes, I would.
Over licensed?
First year licensed Topps Chrome for basketball with Cooper Flag? Are you kidding me?
I just, dude.
Because then it just feels.
I just don't like the look of Chrome.
Well, maybe this year. What about next year? What about this upcoming year? This is my thing.
Prism beats it all day. I think it's like 10 times better.
So you're telling me the cash grab Prism, where they're pumping it out a month after the draft, you're going to appreciate that more than a first year where they've been grinding to get this license, and it's going to be Topps Chrome from here on out?
It's tough because all three of those guys are signing with Topps.
Think about this.
But I just like...
Do you remember when it was first year Prism? Do you know what those cards go for now? Obviously, it was a different market back then, and they're beautiful cards. I think it's going to be the same thing with Topps Chrome, dude. And it's a nasty draft class. It's a nasty draft class.
See, I'm still taking Prism.
That's crazy.
I think Prism's just so much better. I think the look's better. I think Topps would have to do a lot with Chrome to make it look better. Because right now...
I think they will because it's going to be licensed, dude.
What more can you do? That's the thing. Football was all right. It was a lot better design of this year's basketball. I don't know if you've seen this year's basketball Chrome. It's mid.
It is.
It's like 6 out of 10
it's the same thing with football.
5 out of 10 design.
But like,
they need to take a big step up.
But hear me out, and this might be going too deep. Is that all in our psyche, thinking like
maybe
it's always been Prism? You know what I mean? It's always been it.
Yeah.
They've been cutting corners for a long time, especially in my opinion, football. I think they've been cutting corners. And now they brought in DECA. They're bringing back those years. Those years, like, you can't disagree. DECA, these past 2 years, they've looked sick. You want to know why? You want to know why they looked better? You want to know why they look better than Prism these last couple of years? Because they took more care and they invested more time in the production of those cards back in 2012 and 2013 than they have today. And I think Topps Chrome is going to take advantage of that, knowing that Panini, no offense, their Prism's been looking like crap these last couple of years, and they're going to produce the best card that they can for their first-year license.
I love Topps, and I love Panini.
I do too, and I love Prism. I think Prism's king, and I'll always buy Prism of licensed product. I'm just saying I think Topps Chrome is going to blow them out of the water, in my opinion. in my opinion, look at baseball. I've always been, as much as I love Prism, Bowman first for baseball, my favorite product every single year.
It is a
I
good
think
product.
it's the best looking cards out there. And I think that with basketball going into it, they're going to take an even more of a dive into that and make those cards look great. That's just me.